Welcome to Paintubers!
I'm Naga,
And I'm Koba.
and you can't spell pain de chocolat without pain. It's a chocolate bread in French. And you know what's trending? The Sailormoon Redraw challenge.
Oh, wait. Wasn't that like 5 years
I've
ago?
been seeing it a lot on my feed, so I think it's about time we should do it and join the trend. Are you ready, Raven?
Yeah, so ready. Let's go!
Let's go!
So let's start with drawing the rough, I guess. Oh, I don't know. What's your progress? What's your plan?
My plan is, I have said this in the previous video already. My plan is I'm gonna follow the formula and we'll see if I follow the formula. Rough sketch, line art, flats, render.
And don't get too distracted. I'll try and do something like that as well. I realize my perspective. I don't know how to do perspective. I started drawing the background first for the tiles, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is not good. This is not good.
I'm gonna draw the face right away.
Oh, you're drawing the face. I think I need to start with the body, because I don't want the head to, like, look off when it's turning on the body. I'm gonna draw the body first. Fun fact, I actually already done this before, but I lost the drawing, so therefore it doesn't count. I mean, I don't know what a file is, but I'm sure the drawings are somewhere out there on the internet.
No video or it's not real.
It's not real. That's why I'm here again, drawing it 5 years later. Here to prove that I can somewhat draw. I'd like to guess. I hope I can draw.
And for me, this is my first time drawing it. And surely it's not gonna be that hard because we have a reference right here.
Oh, I'm struggling to draw the head. I'm like, how do I make the head look like it's not cracking? Like, I'm trying to get the body and the head turned right, and now it's just like a bunch of lines that I can't understand anymore. I'm like, how do I get this to look right? Don't look at my screen.
I'm looking at your screen.
I'm just like stuck on this part of my drawing, and I'm like, what's going on there? Well, this calls the time to clean up as well. I'm just using my fake brush. I wish I could adjust my fake brush so it's like less opacity, but I don't know how to change it without like having to press down harder. I'm sure there's a method of doing it.
This looks like shit. I'm gonna restart.
No, don't restart! Oh no, we got our first restart. Yeah, I don't know if I want to try and go for like the 90s art, like eyes were like really big, really sparkly, or do I just like do it in my own style? Still debating for that, but I reckon if I just sketch it out, sketch where the eyes are, it'll be fine. Have you ever watched Sailor Moon before?
A little bit. When I was young, I was obsessed with it. But the problem was I have an older brother. So
so it was just like bully.
I wasn't able to watch a lot of it. All I know was when I was young is I want to watch it, but I didn't have time. I didn't have the opportunity to watch it because I have an older brother. So what we watched
and then you watch other stuff
was Dragon Ball and all the shonen stuff.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
So I would like to say I was a fan at a very young age, but I don't know what's going on. I didn't even watch it a lot. I just like it because it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. It's pretty. It's not fighting. I mean, it is fighting, but it's like it's not like boys.
Ugh, boys. Boys. They have cooties.
Cuties, yo. No, I've never watched Sailor Moon before.
Wait, is the cooties only an American thing, or do you have it in Australia?
No, we don't really have it in Australia. Like, sure, we joked about it like once or twice, but like, not really.
Cooties. What are cooties?
It's like, from what I know, it's like germs.
Oh, germs. Ah.
That's my thinking. Could be something else. I don't know if other countries like made it different, but that's my understanding.
I was thinking that cooties are like skin condition.
Oh, I mean, it can kind of sound like a skin condition.
Yeah, like pimples or something.
Something sounding really cute, but like really disgusting. Ah, yes, pimples. I think the only reason why pimples sound so cute is because dimples exist.
Dimples.
And dimples are supposedly cute.
They are cute, yeah.
Oh.
I wish I have dimples.
Oh, you want to know a secret?
You have dimples?
I have dimples.
Bro, give me the dimple.
No, these are my face deformities. Leave my face deformities alone. Actually, really funny. I also have a dimple in my leg, so when I sit down, I can feel my leg go inside. Like, what do you call it? Like, dimples, how they work is like your muscles like contract or something inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so my leg also has a dimple as well.
Oh.
I just feel like a little like an inverted heel on my leg when I sit down. It's really funny.
Your leg is folding one more time.
Not another fold.
Is she angry or is she scared? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't tell. Maybe she's like both angry and scared. She got the sweat on her, I think, underneath her the cell shaded thing.
Or maybe she's just sweating because she's in a fight. She looks awkward as fuck.
It looks like she's pissed off.
Yeah.
I think it's because the lean in her eyes.
Yeah, maybe I could just lean into the piss off Sailor Moon.
You could. I mean, this is just a redraw challenge, so you don't have to like. I mean, you kind of have to redraw it, but like you can do it in your own style. You just say it's your style. It's a stylistic choice to make her angry.
If I'm gonna make her angry, I'm gonna make her even angrier then.
Even angrier. Yeah, she can be pissed off. I couldn't tell what her expression was, and from the drawing, she looked like she's pissed. So I drew her pissed off. Art can be, what do you call it? If you're given an explanation, you can get away with it. That's modern art, guys.
That's true. When I went to art school, that's how you do it. You just gotta justify what you're doing, what the bullshit you have on your canvas is.
Yeah, I think now, at least in school, they're just like, art is all about portraying what you want to say to the world, pretty much. And people are like, oh, so if I just like give the, what do you call it? Give the museum a toilet seat, they'll be like, you know, that's how trashy the world is, how poopy the world is, and they gotta accept it as art because that's what art is doing. That's the whole Dadaism. I don't really know too much about it, but there's a movement called Dadaism, which is pretty much the mockery of art. So people would like submit weird stuff.
The funny thing about that toilet thing by Marcel Duchamp, right? The funny thing about that artwork is it lacks some parts, and the person who installed the artwork thought that's the artwork itself, but it's actually not complete. And of course,
there's more.
During the modernism time, they were like, "Oh my god, it's so avant-garde! Ooh, I like this art," and they just run away with it. And I guess the artist was like, yeah, that's intentional.
Yeah, totally. That's all I planned.
Totally.
Oh, I remember hearing about an art gallery sponsoring an artist, and they gave him a lot of money. And then I think the canvas was take the money and run. And it was like two different canvases.
Mm-hmm.
One was called Take the Money and the other one was called Run. And it was just blank canvases. So it was like, oh, that is
awkward.
Quite the story. Awkward. And they're just like, no, I didn't just take the money and run. That's just part of like, you know, the artwork, you know?
It's art.
Yeah, exactly.
Conceptual art is weird.
Conceptual?
Yeah. Conceptual art like that.
Oh, like that. I was just like conceptual. I was like thinking about like character development in like games and videos. And I'm like, huh?
It's like,
what do you mean that's weird?
It's one of the genres of art. Like, it's called conceptual art. It's how do you portray a concept? It's not even portraying a concept. It's just the artwork is a concept. I remember there was this artwork. I don't know what it's called. But the idea was, well, what it looks like is there's a corner in the gallery and there's a pile of candy in it. And anyone could just take the candy. That's the artwork.
What are they called? Frick, I forgot what they're called. Installation art.
Yeah.
Where it's like supposed to be like immersive. It's kind of like, what's it? I forgot her name, but it's like a lady called like Yo-Yo or something. And she got like, she like rented out like an empty, or she made like an empty room and then she got like visitors to like put stickers, like circular stickers wherever they wanted, and that was the artwork.
Oh yeah, Yo-Yo Kusama or something.
Yeah, I don't remember the name, unfortunately. I just remember Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo-chan.
Yo-Yo-chan.
We're gonna call her Yo-Yo-chan.
Yeah.
We know each other.
So I guess it's like those types of artworks where it's just like, we gotta rely on the audience to make the artwork for you. Which you might think is weird at first, but if you think about it, in the context of streaming, that's technically what we do as streamers.
Yeah, it's weird, but at the same time, the art industry is kind of built upon the idea that they sell stuff. So it's like, how do you sell an idea?
Yeah, true.
How do you sell that artwork? I mean, I guess there's a whole conversation on how to sell
laundering.
ideas, but at the same time, there's a conversation on how to sell ideas, but also like the people who actually bought them, they want like physical thing that they can touch. That, oh, I bought this and I can resell it. You know?
Yes, I'm like thinking like maybe Banks. What's his name? Banksy?
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
Where it's just
very popular.
Where it's just like, oh, now that the artwork has been shredded, but it didn't go successfully, it's worth more.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's no way people buy. It's gotta be for money laundering.
Yeah, the one with Banksy is the person who bought that was just coping. It's like, bro, you shredded the artwork. Okay, I'm just gonna cope and say it's gonna worth more.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's the even better part. Banksy planned this, you know.
Of course.
Like that, I don't know.
Of course.
Oh my gosh, the bangs are terrible. They look like a really puffed out K-pop like idol bangs on my end. I need to like shrink that. I don't know. I need to like redo this section. It looks so ugly. I'm just gonna cut it all out. Delete it.
Delete your art.
Delete. Oh, I did not realize I selected both layers. Okay. Delete the artwork. Because I'm just like, it looks like the hair, the bangs are like floating. So it wasn't going as too well. But that's okay. We can fix it. I don't know how.
Okay, she's definitely pissed.
You've committed to the idea that she's definitely pissed.
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this huh thing. Maybe.
Maybe.
Huh?
Oh. Do you ever just like draw and then you look at your sketch and you're like, what happened to this one asset I was drawing and it just disappeared?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you make it to the final? You were so good.
Well, usually I know the reason why, because I'm lazy.
Bruh.
Ah, I see. It's always I'm lazy. Sometimes I just forget to draw, or I'm just like, I forget it during the line art. I'm like, nah, I don't want to draw this.
And for like commissions,
or like, oh, for me, it's like I'll draw on top later, but I never draw on top later.
Yeah, I always have that, especially with commissions, especially when they have like tail, or they have a tattoo somewhere, or they have a marking on the body. And then I think about it while sketching. It's on the sketch. But when I submit, I click submit and then I see, oh my god, I forgot.
It's just like, sorry, here's a different one. Okay, I'm kind of liking this, not gonna lie.
But what if you were to lie?
Okay, you know what? We're flipping our canvases. Ah! It's so ugly! Okay, there we go.
Oh no.
I'm just like, I like this, and I just flip my canvas. Never mind. What happened?
Let me see you.
You look so good.
Nah, this is the beauty of having asymmetrical eyes. If I flip it, it's fine. I feel like perfectly symmetrical face in real life is more rare than
Yeah.
people think, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, wow, I look so good. And then you look at yourself in a photo, you're like, what the heck? I look so ugly. It's because of that, pretty much.
Yeah, it's definitely because of that. It's not because you're ugly.
Yeah. It's not because you're ugly. It's because of the way you see yourself.
You gotta change your
It's not-
perspective.
Hmm?
You gotta change your perspective. You gotta change your outlook in life.
Exactly. It's not your fault. It's their fault.
It's everyone else's fault. It's always like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blame other people.
Blame.
I think that's the only thing I've learned from this podcast is just blame other people.
Blame other people, never blame yourself. That's the idea.
I think for my liner, I'm actually not gonna do like my normal liner. I want to keep it more sketchy. Because I can't draw a smooth line art. That's one reason. But I've also been looking at a lot of artist line art. Like, I don't remember the names, frick. I know one of them is someone who I followed called Uniho.
Mm.
And they do like... They don't do line... I don't think... I didn't watch enough of it, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure they don't do like line art. They do like a sketch line art.
I'm gonna try to use a bit gritty brush. I downloaded this brush pack by Mark Burnett, and there's a line art called MB Line Art Legendary. Let's try that.
Ooh, legendary.
How legendary is this, Mark Burnett? Don't fail me. I believe in you. Oh, I love this kind of brushes where the pointy ends, it doesn't taper off. It's just like...
It's just a block.
Yeah, it's kind of blocky.
Oh my gosh, all my pens are like tapered and I'm like, I need to edit this. Especially for like rough coloring or like rough line art. I'm just like, I don't need you to taper up, please.
Oh, the problem is it gonna work when I select this? Or are there gonna be holes? Nah, there's not gonna be holes. Ah, Clip Studio is smart. It recognizes which one I'm doing.
Good job, Clip Studio. Who's a smart little cookie?
Cookie! I love cookies.
I love cookies too. I like macadamia cookies, but Nowadays, I think they're too sweet, but they're still my favorite cookies. So like white chocolate.
That's the thing about getting older, huh? Everything's just too
I
sweet.
know. Just like I hate being old. Why am I old? I'm not that old, am I?
I have a guess on your age. I think you're a millennial.
Oh. Am I? I don't know. No comments. No comments.
Because different generations have a certain lingo and you don't use them. I guess sometimes you use them, but not unironically you don't use them.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really. When you say it, like use what you call it? When you're like based on like what I say, like generational lingo.
Mhm.
I feel like I don't really have any connection to like let's say the generation I'm in, right? Or like the what do you call it? Like any this goes about with everything. Like for me, I don't feel very like culturally connected to any cultures. No ties with anything. I'm just kind of like a loner floating in space.
Yeah, I know what you
Picking up
mean,
stuff.
but it's like something that you cannot avoid though.
Oh, okay.
I smell your millennial sweat.
No, don't call me out for being old, please. I swear I'm forever 18.
That's what they all say.
Forever 18. That's really funny. Today I ate dinner with some people. I get lunch with some people. And they're just like, guess your age. And they're like, oh, I bet she's 18. And I'm like, yeah, totally. Totally 18, guys.
Yeah.
But I think with Asians, you just normally... I think, like, a lot of Asians just don't grow.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of Asians just look really young until they reach a certain age where, like, bam! Metamorphosis old.
Now what?
Flat colors. Hey, you know, surprisingly, we're both on like a similar pace. I'm a bit behind. Doesn't matter. We're not racing.
Oh, we're
But
racing
I'm just
now.
like, oh no. But I'm just like, dang, we were like doing line at the same time. We're like flat coloring at the same time. Somewhat flat coloring at the same time. We're like on a similar pace. Naga's winning the race though. If you want to be happy, Naga's winning the race. Naga's a winner.
I'm a winner.
Let's go! Your gold ticket. First to present.
Damn.
First to present in the class.
I remember during the pandemic, I was watching a lot of Aaron Blaze. You know Aaron Blaze?
What's that? No, I don't.
He used to be a Disney animation director for Lion King and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Mulan. And he used to stream twice a week. I mean, I think he still streams once a week today. But I was so... that's how I learned, like, how to paint. Because I just watch him all the time. And he finishes a piece in 2 hours.
Yeah, I follow some Japanese artists and they just have like a whole illustration in 2 hours and they'll show the time lapse as well.
It's
Like
amazing.
it was just a flex. And
It's
I'm like,
amazing to
"Man."
watch.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, I hope to get good in 2 hours. How far are we into this recording?
1 hour, 15 minutes.
Hey, we could do this in 2 hours, but we are heavy referencing. Those guys, they do it without reference. So, just imagine us as art gods. without reference to what I was drawing. Perfectly done.
I mean, Aaron Blaze uses references, but he knows like the anatomy of the animals.
Wow.
He could explain it while streaming, right? Like, it looks like this because the bones inside looks like this and the muscles look like this. I'm like, bruh.
Bruh. Too much, but too good. I like it.
And he's really good at explaining as well. He's very good at
Yeah.
teaching.
I think I have like a general basic anatomy like knowledge, but it's not like I know. I guess I would say I'm not confident teaching a class. And I think I like to get to that stage where it's like the best way to learn is like you're gonna teach a class, right?
Yeah, if you can explain it in a simple way, that's how you know you're an
Yeah.
expert in something.
Yeah, and I'm like, anatomy? I don't know why you have this many rib lines to your rib cage.
You just take some out.
Yeah, just donate them, make a man. Make a woman, make a man.
Holy
Insert
shit.
biblical reference of taking ribs out.
Yes.
Make a ribeye. Like, why does this bone exist? I don't know. To connect the joints. Like, moist bones, I guess.
It's just there. Chilling.
Yeah, like, why does the thyroid exist? I guess it, like, helps you make your neck go up and down, I guess. What else? It's like, what else? Pectorials? I don't know. They're just your pecs, man. Pectoralis major. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right.
The only bones I remember are the ones in the hands.
I don't even know my hand bones.
Carpal, metacarpal, phalanges.
I just know carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
That's the word I hear a lot.
Well,
Right
you
now I'm just, like,
see,
yoinking the colors. from
carpal
Color Palette.
tunnel is like the bone that's, you know, your fingers, the one that's closest to your hand. That section, I think that's the carpal.
Right? Isn't your hand? Isn't all your fingers connected to your hands?
Yeah, but your fingers, right? For each finger, there's a bone that's the closest to your hand. Because there's like 3
Oh.
segments. The one that's
Wait, it's
closest,
not-
I think it's called the carpal, and then the next one is metacarpal, and the tip is the
So what are the
phalanges.
knuckles? Are they aren't the knuckles bones, or is it just like a normal what do you call it? A normal name, kind of like how people have different names for different body parts. One of them's more formal, one of them's more general, like clavicle and collarbone.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh. I was just like, is that the knuckles? Oh, I don't know. We got to research, you know. I don't know this information on top of my head. Unfortunately, I wish I did. But maybe we can learn.
Also, another scientific term that I remember, this is very easy to remember, is the butt muscle.
Butt muscle, gluteus maximus.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's called gluteus maximus. Like,
I
yeah,
don't know why. It sounds like some sort of superhero.
gluteus maximus. Mm.
Yeah, I guess it's the Maximus part, like Maximus Prime.
Gluteus maximus, and it's the whole body shape is very butt shaped. And he butt stomps
no.
everyone.
Not the butt stumps. Oh my, that looks like I don't know why that looks like something out of like Ace Attorney. Maybe it's because of the text, like objection.
Oh yeah,
You're just missing the speech bubble.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I didn't actually properly do my line art. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just kept it sketchy. But maybe that's fine. Maybe that's part of the charm.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally I would like draw over and be like, yeah, let's make it more neater. But for this, I was just like, nah, we don't got time. I need to keep up with Naga.
I don't have to.
Nah, I just feel like I think as of late I haven't really been that confident with line art unless it was like a small illustration. Like a tiny one. So you know what? It's okay that I'm doing this. I'll take this over no line art. Or just nothing in general. An art block.
Have you seen the movie Look Back?
No, I don't think so.
It's pretty good. I love it.
Why do you mention it?
It's a movie about art.
Oh.
By the same author that made Chainsaw Man.
Oh!
It's pretty good.
Oh, I think I heard someone mention about it, but I personally never read it.
Yeah, there's a one-shot manga and
'Cause-
there's a movie.
Yeah, someone mentioned there was like a really good one-shot manga by the guy who made Chainsaw Man.
It's really good. It's gonna hit you right in the feels.
Oh no, I'm worried. Watch party?
Maybe.
What's it called again?
Look Back.
Look back. Hey, and then the chainsaw. I was just like, look back. The chainsaw opening is called Kickback. Hold up. Connection? Maybe.
Must be. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it.
That's good you like it.
It appeals to my
Artist.
artist self.
Oh, shoot. I remember I kept a list of like animes that a bunch of artists recommend because it's all about like creativity. But I lost that list. And it was I remember there was one that had like the word jellyfish in it or something.
Oh yeah,
my
I
goodness.
don't remember what that is.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, but I'm just like, I don't remember the name.
Is it like Jellyfish Princess or something?
No, not Jellyfish Princess. It's a like slice of life.
Ah, yeah, I've heard of it. I don't remember.
What is on the tip of your brain? Dang it. We'll get that. I'm sure it's somewhere out there.
I like art films. It's so good.
Yeah, I guess. I don't actually watch too many, but I feel like honestly, I was like, have I watched? Actually, I don't think I've watched any. Or a lot of them.
I don't know if you're gonna like them though because they have the same pacing as a Slice of Life.
Oh no, I was like, oh no, I don't know. Let's see.
And it's it's like more introspective kind of thing.
I guess it depends. I guess I watched Kiki's Delivery Service, which is about art. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really pick up on that until after I watched the movie. I'm just like, wait a minute, it's about her losing inspiration. Like, if I like, you know, when people go like, I can't draw, and I just can't draw anymore.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I know.
experiencing art block. So that was like what Kiki's about, and I did not realize during the movie. I think for me, when it comes to watching movies, I always struggle trying to learning like what's actually happening in the movie. I only know what happens in the movie after I watch it. Like, oh, it makes sense now, right? But like in the moment, I'm just like, oh wow, pretty colors.
I mean, I didn't actually pick up on it, and someone mentioned it. I just picked up what I think when I watched it was about magic, because like the magic is disappearing from the world. That's what I thought.
Oh.
And I mean,
People will be like, there's a deeper meaning actually. And you're like, oh.
I mean, it makes sense because she met the artist in the woods, right?
Yeah.
I don't even remember her advice. What she said.
I don't know. I forgot.
I think it's
Was
just
like I don't know, something like set yourself free or something.
I think something along the lines of it's just gonna come back to you naturally, something like that.
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
But I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I just remember
Oh,
thinking
no.
that scene was so nice because she's just in the woods and drawing crows. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, all the birds. I remember that. I finished coloring my eyeballs. I just kept it simple. I think my eye coloring is quite simple. Like, it's simple and effective. I don't need to make it that detailed.
Like
I've
fancy.
seen like those like Twitter eyeball drawings, and I'm like, dang, that's fancy.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh, okay, if you want to. I'm just like, nah, I'm not bothered. As long as it gets the job done is all I care about. If it do the job, it's good. If it don't do the job, then do it again. It's not the best. It's like not my like masterpiece, this one, but I'm just like, it still looks good in my eyes. I'm happy with it.
I mean, I feel like this is better than the 1 hour challenge we did.
Oh, 100%. I'm just like, dang. Difference between 1 hour versus 2 hours, pretty much.
Yes.
Or like when we're not rushing.
If you like what you're seeing here, go check out our 1 minute versus 10 minutes versus 1 hour challenge.
It's gonna be worse. It's like, it's gonna look worse than you were hoping
Nah, they don't know that. They have to check it out. That's the
Look
point.
at how we did.
Mm-hmm.
You won't believe your eyes.
If you are watching this far in the video, like and subscribe. What are you doing? Comment down below. You like it? You don't like it? Let us know.
What do you think? Have you done this before? Oh yeah, this is where it all comes together.
It all comes together. It's all coming together now. Okay, so we're done with our artworks. Hooray!
Yay!
It's time to discuss what we think about it.
Before we begin, how do you feel doing this?
I think before we started, I was kind of nervous about it because I feel like it's kind of simple task to redraw a screenshot, but at the same time, when you underestimate a certain task, I feel like I'm gonna fail, and if I don't do it properly, I feel worse because it's supposed to be kind of easy compared to the previous challenge we did.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I think for me, I was kind of the same. Like, I was like really nervous. I was like, can I get it done even? Like, how long did this take? Like, about 2 hours, and we did not like give ourselves a cap. We're just like, if it's done, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't give ourselves a cap, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I did it. It was really fun. Like, I feel like this challenge, in comparison with previous challenges, I actually feel like I'm proud of my work, even if it's like even if it's not a masterpiece. I'm just like, I'm happy I got it done, and it looks good
Mm-hmm.
for what it is. A screenshot redraw.
Also, I was thinking, like, while we were doing it, I was thinking, why didn't I do this sooner? It was fun. It was fun to do a redraw of a screen cap.
Even if we're 5 years late, I'm glad we did it now.
We're never late. We're wizards. We arrive precisely when we want to.
No such thing as late.
From the very beginning, I already set out to follow my formula, which is the sketch, line art, flats, render. And I'm very happy to say that I followed the formula. Hooray!
Yeah, let's go. You didn't panic midway through
I
this
didn't
time?
panic.
I didn't hear you go, oh my gosh, I'm lost. I don't know what to do.
You're right.
I think it was from me. I don't know, actually. Did I say I was lost? I don't think so. But I feel like I kind of did. I guess we were in our momentum. That was good.
Mm-hmm. We both are pretty confident doing our own process. I think it's because we don't have the pressure of time. I mean, there's kind of a pressure of time, but it's not like
it's the pressure that I need to go to sleep early.
Yeah, and it's not really solid. Like we have to do this right now or
in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Or like 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that challenge is too much compared to this one.
Yeah, a bit harder.
Mm-hmm. And also for this drawing, what I did is I kind of made my VTuber avatar cosplay Sailormoon. I forgot the tattoos again, as usual.
I mean, it still translates as Sailormoon, so it still works out.
Yeah. I decided it's gonna be my VTuber cosplaying Sailormoon because of how I rendered the hair with the greens. And also how I colored the eyes with the yellows and greens. I just did my usual rendering for this. Adding the highlights. I don't know how to describe my process, not gonna lie. You just gotta have to trust me on this one.
I feel like you adding the greens to the highlight still works regardless of whether you're cosplaying or not, because the ground is also green, so it can double as like reflected light as well.
Yes, thank
Just going
you.
into the hair.
Thank you for explaining my process to me. Yes,
There you
exactly.
go. Cheetah!
That's what I did. What you said, that's what I did. I use colors from the background for the character, so it looks like she's in there. Except for the reds, which I am now noticing that the thing on her hair, it doesn't look that rendered, but you know, who
It
cares?
still works. You know, it kind of looks like eyes. I don't know why.
Because I thought I wasn't certain like what expression is she making. Is she scared? Is she angry? And I decided to go for angry because she's been beaten up and she's like, you're gonna get what's coming to you, and she's so angry. So I had to do the one eye really big and the other one is like kind of squinting.
Yeah, it's really nice how you kind of like you started off with a rough. I guess you did your rough sketch, and you're like, this. She looks really angry, and then you just kind of committed to it. Like all of the stuff, like all the blood stains. I guess the eye being red is like all like not. It wasn't planned before. Like you just added it in, and like that's really cool. I like it.
You gotta commit.
Yeah,
Commit.
commit to the bit. Commit to the bit.
That's what I learned for this video. Okay, it's Raven's turn. It's Koba's turn.
Ready.
Let's go.
Over. So I guess I'll start with the fun fact is I actually already did this challenge, but I was so disappointed in myself that I absolutely hated it. If I compare my final result for this challenge, which by the way, the liner, I didn't even try with the liner. I just kept it like chicken scratches. I kind of still like a sketch with my rendering on top. It still looks better than my 2021 drawing, which had line art. So I'm just like, I'm kind of glad this process made me realize, oh, I kind of knew it all along. But it's like, it's really nice to know that the line art is like, it doesn't affect the quality, you know? The end result is kind of what the viewer sees. Yeah, my rendering progress was like similar with Naga. In fact, we kind of were like at the same stage throughout the whole process, which was really interesting. Like we both did our roughs, we both did line art, we both did our flats. And then I think we kind of drifted with the rendering because my rendering is pretty straightforward. I do cell shading. This screenshot was cell shading. I could just kind of copy the cell shading, like general direction of where it was. So it kind of worked out really nicely, I say. And then once I was done with the rendering, I'm like, oh, it feels a bit bland. So honestly, I just drew the rest of it on top.
Hell
And
yeah.
then we like drawing stuff on top. But yeah, that's my progress. Similar to Naga, but I think my favorite part is just like adding all the strands of hair. I mean, this time around, it wasn't too bad. I think the hair on the ponytail could definitely improve. But other than that, I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I like it. I like how this was done, you know? I'm happy we did the artwork.
Yeah, I like your artwork. I like that you still do the classic Kobaraven thing, where you can see that there's like a sharp line here where the shadow for the hair and for the highlight of the hair starts and begin. I like it. It's like your thing.
Oh yeah, I stole it. So I saw like an artist. like with every artist I steal from, I saw someone do it like it's kind of like core shadows.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
just only applied to the hair. And I saw someone do it and I was like, you know what? I will take that idea. But I do it very differently to them. They blend it more out. So it's like it's more subtle, but I just have that line there because my drawing style is very like line art based. So I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll take it.
We'll
I'll
take it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Also, I like that this is the first time I've seen you draw a background.
Oh, yeah. So with my background is that something I want to improve on is trying to make it similar to my actual like character rendering because that's something I struggled with a lot. So I use a different brush, but it's got like a similar texture to my the brush I use for most things. And then I also add like a grungy brush type, which kind of doubles as texture. And then it also just makes it messy. So hopefully in the future I can improve on like making my backgrounds look like they're with my drawing. And I think this one was well executed. It's a pretty simple background, pretty much just a grid. And
That's true.
the squares were just like, you know, dark in the corners, light in the middle, and then just some random lines. But like it works out, you know, it all ties in nicely.
Yes, exactly. I'm so proud of ourselves.
Yeah, good job today, Naga.
Good
And did this
job.
all in like 2 hours.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a win.
It's a
A good
win.
win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know down below what challenge you want us to do next, and what do you think of our artworks?
I think it looks amazing, even if it's not a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece in my eyes.
It is a masterpiece. We finished the artwork, so that's pretty good. That's a win in itself.
Yes.
Okay, see
Don't
you next
forget.
week.
Oh, wait, you forgot to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Right. You're right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's what she said. Exactly, do that. Ring that bell. I have a joke.
Oh, a joke?
Yes.
What's the joke?
What's the difference between a hippopotamus and a zippo?
A Zippo? I don't know.
A hippopotamus weighs like 5 tons, and a zippo is a little lighter.
Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Please laugh.
I don't even know what the second animal is.
No, it's not an animal. It's a zippo lighter. It's a little lighter than the hippo because the hippo is heavier.
Ha 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 ha. That's so hilarious.
Thank you.
I just